Hello friends, today our topic is information systems for decision making part 2. So the nature and scope of information required by managers and different levels in an organization vary considerably. Organizations require different types of information system to meet their needs. The fields of information system have come a long way in first few decades. An increasing number of managerial personnel rely on computers and information systems to make decisions in organization. Managers at different level in an organization make different kind of decisions, or operational, tactical and strategic, so that the types of information necessary to support their decisions are also different. Accordingly, different types of information systems are designed to meet various information needs of managers. There are four types of information systems that I earlier explained about this. First, transaction processing system (TPS), management information system (MIS), intelligence support system (ISS), consisting of decision support system (DSS), and executive information system EIS, and expert systems ES, office automation system OAS. Transaction processing system. The main purpose of transition processing system is to record, process, validates and store transaction that takes place in various functions area of a business for future retrieval of use. Transactions can be internal and or external. When a department ordered office supplies from the purchasing department, an internal transaction occurs. When a customer places an order for a product, or a external transactions occurs. This processing system in various used in these organizations such as finance, accounting, manufacturing, productions, human resources, marketing, engineering, quality control, and resource and development. Now, steps in processing and transactions. Data must be processed to become useful informations. There are 6 steps in processing a transactions: data entry, data validation, processing and revalidations, storage, output generations, query support. So first, data entry. Transactions data meet first be entered into the system. A number of input devices exist for entering data, including the keyboard and the mouse. The document generated at the source where the transaction occurs are called source document and become input data for systems. Example, when a customer returns an item at a store, the sales received become the source document for the transactions return item for return for replacement. Data validations. Data validations is essential in transaction processing. It ensures the accuracy and reliability of data by comparing actual data with predetermined standard or known results. There are 2 steps in validations. Number 1, error detections. Number 2, error corrections. Error detections, checking the data for appropriate format, checking for missing data, invalid data, and inconsistent data. Error erections. Error erections procedures are designed to ensure that all have been corrected and that no errors have been introduced during the process. The technique used for correcting the error depends on the types of errors and the nature of the applications. Data processing and revaluations. After the validations of accuracy and reliability of data, the data are processed in following 2 models: online transactions processing, batch processing. Online transactions processing, online means that the data input device directly linked to the TPS. The data are directly processed as soon as it is entered to the system. In this system, the information is always number of times lag between data creations and data processing. Example, ATM. Batch processing. In batch processing, transactions are accumulated over time and processed periodically. Processing may be done in a daily, weekly, or monthly basis, or any other time period appropriate to be given applications. An organization may process its sales proceeds on daily basis at the end of each day and its daily expenses on a monthly basis. Data storage. Data storage is another important function because the values of usefulness of data diminish if data are not properly stored. Magnetic tape is often used to store data, that is, batch processed. However, online transactions processing relies on other types of storage media such as magnetic disk. It is to be noted that storage in output not always occurs in the same order. One can output the results of the transactions to the decision makers and then store them, or store the results and then output them to the decision makers. Output generations. The output can be communicated to the decisions making or makers after the data are input and processed and validated and stored in the following two ways: documents and reports and forms, that is, screens and panels. Documents are properly or popularly output method. Some results: invoices, pay checks, purchase invoices, sales receipts, and job orders. A document is usually a record of one transactions, whereas a report is summary of two or more transactions. Nevertheless, these terms are obtained interchangeable. Computer can also appear on computer screen and panel. Such soft copy presentations are known as forms. Query support. It is facilities allow users to access data and information that may otherwise not be readily available. Now, management information systems. Management information systems are designed for providing information to the key functionaries in an organization. These systems make use of the already processed transactions data, which is outputted from TPS, and generate information reports after processing data. The output of an MIS takes the forms of summary reports and exceptions reports. A summary report accumulates data from several transactions and presents the results in condensed form. The example: a bank manager may get a summary report listing the total amount of deposits and withdrawals made the previous day. An exceptions report outlines any deviations from expected outputs. Its main purpose is to draw the attention of middle managers to any significant difference between actual performance and expected performance. For example, a sales manager may study an exceptions report that lists all sales personnel who sold less than rupees 10,000 or more than rupees 50,000 in the preceding month. Now, decision making in MIS. Decision making is an essential part of an management. Some have even suggested that management is synonymous with decision making are complex activities that involves many decisions of human behavior. Early classical methods of management stressed the functions of managers, namely planning, organizing, staffing, coordinating, reporting, budgeting, depending on the level at which the managerial decisions makers are they performing a different mix of managerial functions. There are primarily three levels of management and decision making termed as strategic, technical, tactical, and operational decision making. These three levels of decision making relate to one another closely. In a sense, management the functions or that a manager's function performs the levels at which the decisions makers is and on the type of decisions. Now, types of decisions. There are two types of decision making used in MIS. They are structured decision and unstructured decision. Structured decisions are those that can be programmed. These decisions can be taken objectively. They are essentially repetitive, routine, and involve in definite procedure for handling them, and termed structured decisions as programmed decisions. Programmed decisions are in fact those that are made in accordance with some policy, rule, or procedure so that they do not have to be handled de novo each time they occur. It is for these reasons that such managerial problems are relegated to the supervisory level. Now, unstructured decisions. Unstructured decisions are those in which the decision makers must provide judgment, evaluations, and insights into the problem decisions. These decisions must be taken subjectively. Unstructured decisions are more respectively in nature and usually one short occurrence for which standards responses are usually not available. Hence, they acquire a creative process of problem solving which is specially tailored to meet the requirement of situations on hand. In fact, managers at higher levels in an organization are usually faced with more such unstructured decision making situations. Some have aptly described the situations as somewhat strategic in nature as compared to the tactical operations of the structured decisions at lower level of management. Strategic decisions are non-respective, vital and important and aim at determining or changing the ends or means of enterprise. Now, intelligent support system which facilitate decisions requiring the use of knowledge, intuitions, experience and expertise are called intelligent support system ISS. Decision support system, executive support system and artificial intelligence AI and expert support system fall into this category. These systems are explained in brief and their role in organizational decision making. Decision support systems are interactive, well integrated systems that provides managers with data tools and models to facilitate semi-structured decisions or tactical decisions. It automates the routine and repetitive elements in a problem while simultaneously supporting the use of intuitions and judgment. DSS are ideally suited for problem like locations, selections, identifying new products to be marketed, and scheduling personnel and analyzing the effect that price increase or increases for resource have on profits. DSS are man-machine systems and are suitable of semi-structured problems. The problem must be important to the managers and the decision required must be an important one. In addition, if an interactive computers based system is to be used, then some of the following criteria must be met that I mentioned right now. There should be a large database, large amount of computation of or data manipulations, complex interrelationship, analysis by stages, judgment requires, and communications. It follows from the above criteria that DSS are incorporate for unstructured problems and unnecessary for completely structured problems because they can be dealt with wholly by the computer in outline. DSS required a database, the software to handle the database, and decision support programs including modeling, spreadsheets and analysis packages, expert systems, etc. A DSS allows managers to perform goal seeking, which specifies the action a manager should take in order to accomplish a certain goal. Another important features of DSS is that an individual or a group of individuals can use them. DSS that support group decisions making are called Group Decision Support System, GDSS. In most organizations, decisions of any significance are made collectively by a group, not by a single person. GDSS are a set of interactive, well integrated systems that facilitate and support group decisions making. Executive Information System (EIS) are form of data retrieval systems that provide selected and summarized information for senior executive engaged in long range planning, crisis management and other strategic decisions. It is a user friendly interactive systems. It has excellent means graphic capabilities. A typical way that an EIS works is by exceptions reporting and drilling down to investigate the causes. For example, a director of an organization may be altered that a particular department is well over budget. The manager would then drill down the data by pursuing lower and lower levels of details. Now, artificial intelligence and expert systems. AI is a branch of computer science whose goals is to design and develop machines that emulate human intelligence. It attempts to endow machines with capabilities and characteristics that would indicate intelligence in human being. Expert system, ES, also known as knowledge based system, is a software designed to capture the knowledge and problem solving skills of human expert. It has three main components: a knowledge base, an interface engine, and a user interface. So a main characteristics of expert system are: an expert system is a program designed to capture the knowledge that problem solving of human expert. Expert system is a branch of artificial intelligence. Expert systems handle problems that requires knowledge, intuitions and judgment. Expert system, unlike DSS and EIS, can replace decision makers. It has three main components: the knowledge base, which stores the knowledge; the interface engine, which stores the reasoning principles used by the experts; and the user's interface, which allows the users to interact with the system. Now, Office Automation System (OAS) refers to the user's mechanical, electrical, and electronic devices to enhance communications in the workplace and increase the efficiency and productivity of knowledge workers or clerical workers. OAS includes word processing, electronic mail, voice mailing, audio conferencing, video conferencing, computer conferencing, teleconferencing, face mail transmissions, desktop publishings, video task, imaging, multimedia system. Word processing, it is used for an electronic device that automatically performs many of the tasks necessary to create written documents such as letters, memo and report that are directed to the managers. Electronic mail. Electronic mail, known as email, it is the use of network computer that allows users to send, stores and receive messages during or using the computer's terminals and storage devices. It sends mails electronically from the computer to others. Voicemail is just like electronic mail and performs storing, accessing, retrieving and distributing messages using the telephone. And audio conferencing is the use of voice communications equipment to establish an audio link between geographically and dispersed persons for conducting a conference. The conference call, which allows more than two people to participate in a telephone conversation, was the first form of audio conferencing and is still in use. Video conferencing, it is the use of television equipment to link geographically dispersed conference participants to engage in face-to-face communication. The equipment provides for audio as well as video linkage. And computer conferencing is the use of network computer to all members of a problem solving team to exchange information concerning the problem that is being solved. So that's the end of the video, my friends. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel. In the next chapter, I will discuss about computer hardware for information system. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Good day.